Hey guys, it's Josh from CollectionDX.com, and today we are going to talk about the third of the future X Getter Robo G's, the Getter Poseidon. As you can see, all three together look pretty rad, but we are only concerning ourselves with the third one today. The crown jewel, the piece de resistance, my favorite of the new Getter X Gokins, Getter Poseidon. So why don't you join me and we'll check it out together. So you'll have to forgive me, I have a little bit of a headache, but I'm still going to bring you this cool review. We have Getter Poseidon here, the water form of the Getter robots. As you know, there are 3 Getter ships, and depending on how they combine, you get Getter, Dragon, Poseidon, or Liger. So this is Poseidon, the water mode. He is built like a tank, and he's got some cool things going on here. So let's go through some of the details. First of all, loads of die-cast metal, extremely high-end piece, virtually flawless. If there's a flaw, I haven't found it yet. It is really cool. Little detail that these doors open up. Little banks of missile launchers, which is kind of cool. Okay, this chest plate opens up. It's a little stiff. As you can see, you have the it's like a hurricane effect that this would create, like basically a vortex in the water for your enemies. The chest opens up, revealing the Getter generator. I don't know if you can see it or not, but a nice touch on the inside. It's all these little like their mechanical details inside there, all the little hoses and things. It's pretty rad. This generator is removable. So, like all the X Gokin Getters, we have a removable faceplate. So you have the cool skull face here. Actually has a movable jaw. It moves a little bit. Not a lot. But it's very cool. It just kind of snaps back on. Now, one thing you gotta pay attention to is when you put the plate back down, it has a tendency to hit the head. So what I end up doing is just taking the face plate off, closing it, and then replacing it. Alright, some other things. Let's go to the back. It's got the Getter Medallions, the 3 of them there. It has these missile launches that they don't launch, which is kind of a bummer because it looks like you should have a button and they should just shoot off, but these are all plastic, they don't really launch. Like I said, a shame, a missed opportunity. One thing that's cool, see this bottom medallion here? See if I can get it on this for you guys. When you move this, check it out. It goes from side to side with the torso. Torso, of course, has a fantastic range, as do the arms. Rotates, etc. Actually, there's a nice little feature I'll show you in here, if you can see it or not. Just the articulation inside the shoulder that comes all the way around. It rotates. Just superposable. This moves also. The knees have some nice joints and also swivel hips at the top. So you got these kind of good big kneecaps, big clicky. The feet are, look at the pistons. Isn't that pretty cool? Also a heel. And what's nice too is under the feet, really tremendous amount of detail, all metal, just really nice and heavy. Getter Poseidon does come with a separate set of hands that you can put on. Kind of stiff. These are somewhat posable, so you'll notice the fingers here, they do bend a little bit. You know, they have minor joints there. The thumb rotates but not a lot. But what about Getter Poseidon's signature transformation, you ask, where his lower legs turn into tank treads? Well, instead of going for an intricate transformation here, Future has come up with alternate feet. Simple enough. What you do is just remove them like so and reattach. These new feet are, of course, tank treads. And here's the good news. They actually roll. They're working rubber tank treads. Not to mention that, but they also have a full complement of articulation. Overall, I mean, he's just so great. Amazing amounts of metal, and you know, just perfect. He's a perfect piece. There's nothing wrong with him. In addition to the Poseidon robot, you get the ship. So this is what the individual ship would look like, you know, and then you'd have, like, you know, the other ship would come behind and combine and make Poseidon, the three ships together. So he's got a whole die-cast fuselage with cool jets. Nothing moves on this, nothing clicks that I can see. It does have its little medallion on the bottom. Just a nice piece altogether to have. A nice accompaniment to the set to show its jet form. And this is actually one of the ones that I think really resembles its original counterpart, you know, in terms of the boxiness of it. As you know, these are redesigns by Professor Taku Sato, who has passed away, but he left behind a sketchbook with reimaginings of classic super robots. And after his death, posthumously, Future has released a whole slew of his designs in die-cast toy foam, and they're pretty remarkable. So yeah, that is the Future X Gokin Getter Poseidon. This is Josh at CollectionDX.com. We'll see you next time.